Yeah.
I don't know anybody, but shout out. Shout out.
Nah,
I don't know
man.
I don't know. I just shout out. It's
Um,
cool.
he was also. I think a lot of people were fans of Thomas Fellows, and they branched out after all the fuckery that happened with him.
The fuckery.
Yeah,
What
unfortunately.
happened?
Well, I was a supporter, so I can't remember when I supported him. Started at least. I feel like it was. I know for a fact it was last year. When last year, I have no idea. Um, but I supported him. Donated here. I donated here and there, and he started doing like weirdo shit. Like he started doing shit with the catches. So the catches he used to do were fine. I was fine with it. And then it seemed like he was doing catches more so for views and money and shit. And you ever know somebody that always wants sympathy, so they make everything, so anything that happens, they'll make it seem like it was towards them.
You're like, wait a minute, hold on. Is this the beard guy we talked about before? This that
Yeah,
dude?
the propeller
Oh,
guy.
with the baby shirt. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
child shirt. Okay, I
yeah,
got you,
the propeller shirt.
got you.
And um, so there was a couple times something happened.
Mm.
The first time, well, honestly, it happened all around the same time.
Mm.
So one thing he would always get mad at the police for like not getting catches. Like, how can you not how can you not arrest this guy? The case is solid. Like he's a detective and shit. Dude, you are a Predcatcher, and I don't know you. So why would I believe anything on this? Because I do believe there was a catch not too long, maybe last year, where like the Predcatchers doctored up the text messages and got the guy locked up. He still was trying to solicit a minor, but they made it even worse on him. Even so, he probably said, "Hey, let's hook up," versus, and they added, "Hey, let's hook up," and I got a big penis.
Oh, he was making like fake text messages,
Yeah.
trying
So
to get people to.
so cops probably were like, I'm not really trying to mess with. And typically
What?
it's a detective that takes the case, takes the case, not the cops. Like I don't think they understand. Like the police, it's kind of like the U.S. justice system. We have three branches of government, and it's kind of like them. We have a system that, okay, I'm only a cop. I don't charge you with anything. I arrest you, and then the
Right,
detective charge you. And then
right,
for it to go to trial, the DA has to come in, and then it goes to a grand jury. There's process for this shit.
right.
And it seems like he doesn't care about any of that. He just, why don't you arrest them? And it is all for like shit, like shit and giggles.
He was never like a police officer. No shit. He was never.
No. Oh, I remember the first video. It's funny you bring that up. The first video I saw, he caught this black dude, and the only reason I watched it was because you know they don't catch. It's very rare, not to say rare, but we're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to us. We don't. From the videos I've seen, it's not a lot of black people doing it. You know what
What
I'm
is
saying?
the catch?
Yeah, trying to catch. So it was this big dude, and he caught him. The way he was talking, his mannerisms, I thought he was like a retired cop. So I watched him, and then I started following him, and it's just one of those things. Because there's an actual black catcher. I enjoy LC Predator catcher.
Hmm.
I enjoy watching. But and then there was another time, like there would be videos like people like he'd be doing coke. I don't know if he does coke. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
His
He has
mannerisms are suspect.
he has coke mannerisms. All that sniffing and shit. I don't know if you know about the sniffy nose. Yeah, yeah.
He got. I mean, just a little bit I've seen. He does have some mannerisms as a suspect, but I don't watch him enough to know. But here's my question. Or one of them anyway. So this guy, he sets people up, and then I guess he sets them up somehow, has a conversation, and then he'll go and set up to meet, right?
Yeah. So what happened? So like I said before. So this is how it breaks down. They download an app. Majority of them are the gay apps.
Grinder.
Yeah.
We talk about that later.
Oh no, we won't, nigga. I don't know where this is going with you. So I downloaded Meet Me one time, and I thought I was supposed to meet up.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying he gets his people off Grinder. So I'm just saying that's.
So he downloads Grinder, and then he has them, and so he uses a picture where he was a kid, but he does the or or maybe he uses his face. Guys in the chat can explain better than I can for at least how they use pictures, because they don't use actual minor pictures. He said somebody on his camp did that one time where they used like
A real
their little
kid.
cousin, and they're like, no, we don't do that, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. So the pedophile, the potential pedophile, initiates the contact. They have a few words, and then like Thomas Fellows was like, hey, I'm actually 14. Either the person will like go fuck yourself and ban that person, or like, oh, so what are you into? And then it gets gets
It
wild.
goes from there, right? Okay.
Yeah, like some of the shit, like they just be sending tons of dick pictures apparently. But anyway, and then they'll set up a meetup time. Some of them be in actual relationships.
Like with women or just?
No, with the kid, with
Oh,
the fake kid.
huh? Wait a minute.
Yeah, so there was a guy.
Oh.
There was a guy that Thomas Fellows caught, and he had to go out somewhere to catch the guy. But the dude was like, got his heart broken. He was like, I actually love this girl. Like it's like I respect what he's doing though. So I want to put that out there. I respect what he's doing. I just don't like the back end shit he's doing to get where he's at.
So why are the police not involved when he does this stuff?
This is why he needs to. If you go straight to the police, you don't get to interview. You don't get to expose them.
Right.
So one time he said that. One time he said that he did he said, I want to interview. I want to interview you guys. Now this guy doesn't even have a GED.
When he told the cop he wanted to interview him, or he was just saying.
He's saying that to people like, why don't you just hand over to police? Because I want the interview. Because he needs the interview to post online so he can get the views in that paper.
Oh.
And I get it. This is his job. He makes his bread off of this. I get it. But my issue is the back end shit that I saw.
But it's not really his job if he's doing it on. If I put it like this, if he's not certified to do it, or he's not working with the state. I mean, it's his job to get YouTube likes, but it ain't really his job.
Well,
his job is to get YouTube shit. He could do product reviews if he just want to do YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, this is good money they probably make, especially with. I mean, it's like there was a channel that had like started off maybe 3 months ago. Now they had 20,000 subs.
But my point with that is, if to me, if you really concerned about this shit, you do the shit the right way. If you just sitting around at home doing shit, trying to hit people up, then you always seem to have some ulterior motive for doing shit. You know what I mean? The same way we showed that video where he ran up on an innocent dude.
Yeah.
Because his whole goal is to make money, not to really. His goal is to catch and embarrass child predators, but his ultimate goal is to make money. Because otherwise, I'm sure there's some way you can either create some kind of nonprofit, some shit, work with the state or something. But the bullshit he doing, he's just out there catching people, putting it on YouTube and getting likes.
Yeah, you can't work. So I think he made this point before. He can't work for the state or like work with the police directly because you can't put it online. So once you don't like cops. You'll never see a cop with his body cam arresting somebody and then post it online. He'll get fucking fired for that. So he has to be basically independent.
So his goal is to make money ultimately.
Yes, ultimately, and somewhat save the kids. But at this point, so the video I saw, and I think the guy who actually put me on Shampoo's $20 said he had the video, but something happened to it. So they probably know which ones I'm talking about. There was this guy he caught, and he went like into the hood to catch this dude. He went into the hood to catch the dude. He went upstairs and was talking to the guy. He was a meth head. And there was a 5-year-old girl in there.
In the meth head joint?
Yeah. There's a 5-year-old girl in the room, in the apartment. So he goes into the apartment. Boy, no, he never went to the apartment. He asked, hey, could we have a conversation downstairs?
Right.
He left the little girl in the apartment. A 5-year-old girl. Everybody's in this chat saying, yo, what about the kid? What about the kid? So somebody was like, oh, let's go back upstairs. I think so he has a crew. So it's Tommy, Captain, and Cooley who are usually on the cat. Sometimes his wife goes on there, but she stays in the car. What?
Not good.
I mean, she stays in the car.
I got you. I just go ahead.
So they go upstairs. So so people in the chat were like, "Yo, what about the kid? Yo, this looks bad. Like, what are you doing?" And he was like, so he said, "Okay, let's go check on the kid." So they were like, wait in the hallway, then go back downstairs. So I got blocked for like saying, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" There's a like at this point, it clearly shows you're trying to get an interview. Well, what about that kid? Now, if this guy's a meth head, if you don't know anything about meth, there's shit all in the house. I bet that house is filthy and it stinks.
Right.
Who knows if there's needles? So since I got blocked, I got irritated. And so I remember asking him, I think somebody, I don't think I asked him, but I think somebody asked him, like, yo, yeah, somebody asked him in the chat a couple days later, like, yo, you left a child in the apartment. See, that's what I'm saying. People putting out that narrative. We were checking on that kid every 5 minutes. A 5-year-old can pretty much take care of themselves. What?
What 5-year-old take care of himself?
What?
Somebody been check on his kids. This motherfucker.
So that's why I stopped supporting him. And I just want to make it clear, I wasn't clout chasing because who he is. I don't like. I have receipts where I donated to this dude.
Donated for what?
I mean, I support niggas. Well, I mean, people.
She don't. But I mean, what was it? He was just taking donations to help catch child predators.
Yeah, but I thought it was genuine. But in reality, it doesn't seem like it is. Because anytime you watch his live, it's always that something can happen. Like, he thinks anything that happens in the prey catching community is like, oh, they're out to get me. Like, he makes it seem like he's the best prey catcher. He makes it seem like, we do the numbers. We have the most. I don't think he has the most arrests. I feel like LC Predcatcher named MUSA. I feel like he has the most catches because I think he's at like 300 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so explain something to me. So at what point does he call the police? At what point does somebody call the police when this shit happens? Because to me, it seems like you set them up, you get the interview. Like, I've seen one or two where they make the people call people, like call your wife or call.
Yeah, they do that.
Okay, but then after that, so at what point did the police step in to get this person off the street?
All right, so they had the little small interview, and then they were like, "Hey man, we need you to call somebody. Somebody needs to know about this."
Right.
I asked him why he does that. He says he only does it until the police come. So he gives a signal. I think his signal was, "Hey, Cat, can you go in the car and get the extra paperwork?" And that's the call. That's the way to get the call. Now,
then they get the police.
Yeah, so he'll call the police. Now, sometimes if people know where you are, they'll just call the police like, "Hey, you need to go to the Walmart on Benner Road."
Okay.
And the police will come because sometimes he's like, "Damn, they showed up." But like there was one catch where he said he called his mother, but the police didn't come. And then he called somebody else, but he had them call somebody else because the police didn't arrive. And he was like just holding the guy there. Oh my God. Did I ever see you? Now, there was a funny video where this dude called him. He had this dude call his brother.
Was this at a park or something?
Now, it was like in the back of an alley or something.
Oh, man, I ain't seen that.
I feel like I showed you that video when the dude called his brother. Oh my God. That was one of the.
We called his brother. What happened? Because it sounds familiar.
He called his brother. His brother's like, "Hey, I need you to help me accountable."
I think I did see that.
I tried to fuck a little kid. His brother's like, good job.
Talking to the Predcatcher.
No, talking to the prey. His brother.
Good job.
Yeah, he was fucking with him because his brother seemed like.
I think but I think I have seen that.
Oh my God, that's one of the best videos I've ever seen, and I kind of like his sarcasm too because. I guess he was just one of those people that would just funny sometimes. But now his shit is boring as hell too. So
somebody got Tommy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of his catches are boring as hell. Again, if that's how you make your money, that's how you make your money. I'm not going to sit here and you know, there's people out there that sells drugs. You know, are they bad people? It depends who you ask.
Yeah, sometimes they,
So,
yeah, yeah, yes, they are bad people.
so that's how you make your money. Make your money.
I ain't capping
But
no drug dealer, Pippin. I ain't
don't,
doing that.
you know, like there's a group named D.A.P. No, I use P versus P a little bit better. P versus P is this dude is wild. Apparently, when I was on the show last night, I asked Edward about it,
Uh,
and Edward said that P versus P has a case pending for some shit he did with one of the catches. If you have a time, I'm not gonna play it on the show today. I just don't. It's just too hard to find. But P versus P videos are wild, bro. Like I watch. It's very rare I could just watch a lot of videos, but I watch all his videos and it's never a dull moment. Like that guy Alex, I don't remember, Alex Gordon or something like that. He's a guy called EDP, and I feel like that's when Predcatcher became like super famous because after he called EDP, that's when I started watching and finding all these other people.
wait a minute, because you move a little fast for me. I'm a little, I got GED and shit, so I'm a little slow. So
Alex Rosen, thanks, appreciate it.
they got different groups of predator catchers.
Oh, nigga, yes. Oh my God.
So they don't all work together.
No, but I think that's the thing. They don't kind of want to work together. So think of it this way. I don't want to. You hate when I use drug analogy. So
That's all you use. That's why these
hey, listen,
former drug dealer.
Each show, you know a little bit more about me. So, we were in sync right there. Did you see that?
Say what?
Nothing. So there was shit. What I say?
We talking about? I was asking you.
There was a lot of prayer catchers. So there has to be 30+ prayer catcher channels.
But are they all in different states or some shit?
Yeah, but sometimes they work together. But then sometimes they call each other out. There's a guy named Creeps. Creeps, I think, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. Him and Creeps were cool. And something happened with Creeps and Tommy where they fell out.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they fell out. And then they start talking about each other. So I remember the live where Creeps was like, you get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? You can't work that much to get the food stamps, yada yada. I probably believe he gets food stamps, but you got to think about it. If there's 30 prayer catcher 30 prayer catcher channels, and I watch all 30, I'm not going to donate to all 30. Like that's not happening.
Okay.
So to get donations, you have to be on the top of the bunch. I think that's what Tommy does. To keep his following and add more people to get that paper, he has to make them look bad and say, "Hey, I'm the best. We do all this over here," which could be true. I don't know the numbers, but Edward did show that Tommy doesn't have that many. Something he showed on one of his channels where he doesn't have that many convictions.
So that's like it's like Puffy and with this shit. It's like the old Bad Boy Death Row shit where you got one set of predator catchers here and another set of here. They going at each other.
Tommy put a Suge Knight.
Why come ain't none of them motherfuckers catch R. Kelly? That's what I want to know. That motherfucker. They just got that motherfucker.
P versus P called a PlayStation executive.
Called a what?
P versus P called a Sony executive. Sony executive. I think it was a video game one.
Did they lock him up?
Yeah. I don't know. The last article I read, he was fired. But the problem with P versus P, that I think the DA doesn't like touching his cases because how he acts.
Oh, because he does certain shit.
Yeah, but I gotta show you this part.
This shit's wild, man.
Man, like I said, YouTube is a whole different world, kind of like the deep web. It's kind of like they got like the bodybuilder community. So that's how it is with just like the prayer community. I gotta show you this joint. This is the joint where he called this meth head. Oh my God, this shit was wild.
Y'all motherfuckers wild.
When he called it brother. Fair use, nigga. Fair use.
I did see that. I saw this before. I saw this when he made him call the brother. I saw this joint.
Michael, that's it. That's it. I need some help. Okay? I need some help.
What the hell does that mean, Richard?
Can I tell him?
I solicited somebody for sex and they were underage.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I solicited somebody for sex and they were underage.
Good job.
Yeah, okay. I know I f***ed up, okay? And I need some help, period. And I'm going to take...
What's the help that you're asking me for?
Hey, Michael, my name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. And I just want to make sure I either call the police or I call a family member, somebody that can make sure he goes through and actually does what he says he's going to do and gets some help. Are you willing to kind of look through that, or what do you think about this, man? What do you think?
No, put him back on the line, please.
What's that?
Put him back on
Okay,
the line.
you got it. He's on the line with
we're on
us.
speaker. That's all.
I'm not doing anything, Richard.
Okay, but I'm going to get the help. Will you support me on that? Emotionally. That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
Fine, go ahead and get help.
Go get help. Fuck no, go get help. I'm not helping you.
This shit is.
Well, when he called his brother, it was almost like, oh God, what is this fuckhead? What? It's like he wasn't shocked. His brother got called. He was like, I would, if this phone call wasn't wild, I'd be surprised.
Like his brother made a move.
You need to be aware of this. This is what I was told.
I was honestly going to exchange numbers with you, but it seems like you're pretty much done with him, right?
I don't know who you are. I have no intention of talking.
And that's fine, buddy. That's fine.
Michael, listen. I'm going to have a communication with this gentleman. Okay, I will send you his number. Okay.
Honestly, Michael, he met up with.
Anybody,
Okay, that's okay, Michael. Right now, Michael. Right now, just let me listen.
Fuck this.
I will send you his number. Okay, after I speak with him again on Monday. All right, and I will talk to you in detail a little later. Is that okay? I just want you.
Huh?
I just want you to know what happened. And what's
That's pretty much it, but you saw the video already.
So the lady with the crutches, she had nothing to do with it. She was just walking by.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she was somebody. I think she was a decoy. I think.
Yo, this shit's weird, nigga. This is the weirdest shit.
Let's see. MUSA is the simply the genuine reels. Yeah, I do agree with that, Jeff. MUSA, again, my condolences to his loss, MUSA. Let's see.
Somebody passed?
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not sure if it was his wife. I think it was his wife, but my condolences.
My condolences. My condolences, brother.
And there's some fuckery with that too with Tommy. Apparently, he did a live the day his significant other passed away. Again, I don't remember if it was his girlfriend or his sister.
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
But so apparently he was telling people to donate to the GoFundMe. There was a GoFundMe
for the funeral or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
This fuckhead, apparently people were donating the money to him and he was going to give it to them. Apparently to that GoFundMe. Apparently he didn't give all that money to that GoFundMe cop. So somebody gave him like, say $200. He only donated like half of that.
So he was stealing money?
Yeah, basically. And he defended that too. Again,
like, why is he stealing? Okay, wait a minute. But he has okay, so apparently he has some type of following or some friends or whatever. Do they know he does this stuff?
We talked about this before. When you have a certain following, after a while, they're so brainwashed to the point where they believe anything you say.
But he stole money.
To him, to them, he didn't, because where's the evidence? Like, again, I would say go to Pred News and Drama. He breaks it down. Like, he broke it down to me last night.
I mean, I'm listen. I'm not saying anybody should, but if it was me, somebody got the ass beat.
P versus P.
No way in the world that.
Oh, he was at Sony executive PlayStation App Store CEO or something like that. You guys have a PayPal or Cash App, so you can. Oh, appreciate it, Jeff. I'll plug it in the thing. You can send it to me. I'll get something. I'll give something to this nigga.
I ain't gonna get shit. I don't even.
I'll put my picture on this so you know it's me. Let's see what else. Yeah. Oh, you're a Predcatcher on CMGA.
So this dude like half of so he. I'm so lost in this type shit.
So
So why is he still around then? If he, I mean, it seems like he has a lot of. It's like he has some fans, but it seems like he has a lot of detractors because he does some dirty shit. So why is he still around?
I mean, yo, what is going on, Edward? Again, like I just told you, nigga, when you have a following, that happens.
Why is you calling me names though?
I'm
Is that
gonna repeat
necessary?
myself.
I know. I don't understand how he's still around.
I think, you know what? Jim Jones. There you go, Jim Jones.
That motherfucker weirdo, nigga.
Oh, he's a weirdo.
That nigga weird as shit.
Fucking weirdo. And somebody said his wife was a Mellow the Bride.
So you said wife was a what? Mellow the Bride.
Oh no, somewhere.
I tell you, every time the more I find out about this dude, I tell you, that motherfucker suspect. That motherfucker suspect the shit. He had to get it brought off the internet.
I mean, well, wait a minute. Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with finding women off the internet.
Nigga, you know how many women are in this country?
Oh, you're saying overseas?
Yeah, isn't that what you said, right? Isn't that how you got it?
Oh, yeah. So he's probably so much of a weirdo. He can't have someone who's very knowledgeable of American culture. like you at home on Grindr looking at dick sucked.
Nigga.
Like, do you know if I had a woman and she was like, "Nigga, what do you do?" Like, I can't even go on a date. Like, what you do? I'm a Predcatcher. Like, a what? You know, like Chris Hansen? Oh, so you're a journalist.
But that was my question. Like, but that was my question the other time was like, okay, so my understanding, you set up a Grindr account to catch predators. That means you have to spend all day having conversations with gay people.
Yes.
And then you got to have enough conversations to find a gay person that wants to have sex with a little boy.
Yes.
That's a lot of conversations with gay people. And that ain't about being gay. I'm just saying, that's a lot of conversations you got to have all day long to find one. And I like, how are you that comfortable that you just do that shit all day?
As far as
it seems a little problematic to me. So what?
It was his followers like the Manson family.
Is that what your wife do? Like
apparently she worked at 7-Eleven.
Nigga, what?
Well, so I can get.
What state does he live in?
Colorado.
Does she own the 7-Eleven? She just worked there.
He doesn't do as much decoying as he leads to do. That's why I don't think he does much decoying.
Does he have a real job?
Who, her?
Either one of them. I mean, when she works.
No, that is his job. That is his job.
So he make a living.
He makes a living catching predators. So I forgot he does have a decent amount of decoys now. So he's because I did remember a catch he did. He was like, I did that catch. The case was solid. Like, who the fuck are, like, you know what it is? He's becoming more arrogant. In the beginning, he was seen more humble. He's becoming more humble. I mean, more arrogant. And I think I didn't mention this last night when I was on Edward's show, but you know what it is? I don't think he was popular as a kid.
He don't seem like it.
So it seems like ever since he got this following on YouTube, it's like an adrenaline rush. That's why he does like all these fucking chit chats. Like, I don't know any woman I could be with that would allow me to do as much things he does.
But the shit he does all day.
He does. Like, he's probably not decoying like that, but I bet he's on Grindr. Oh, that would be suspect to me as a wife. Like, this motherfucker's on Grindr all day.
All day. Because you gotta set up an account. Then you gotta go through every day, look at profiles and shit. And then I don't know how you try to figure out. I mean, I'm assuming you got to talk to damn near everybody just to figure out which one is like a predator, has the potential to be a predator. Because you got to have a bunch of conversations with people, just individual people, and then go, hey, by the way, I'm 14, and then see what they say. Because like I said before, most gay people are not pedophiles. They just like they like other men and shit. They like men. They don't fuck with the little boys.
Wait, say that last part again.
I said most gay men are not pedophiles.
What
They
is the
just
thing?
like men.
A lot of niggas are married with kids.
But that's what I'm saying. So you got to go through all those conversations to try to corner somebody to see if they want to fuck with a kid all day long. That shit is fucking weird.
Yeah, and you know,
Cause what they used to do was that shit on what's the shit what's my man Chris Hansen. They used to go on like child websites and then find adults that were trying to talk to kids.
but before Chris Hansen came in, I can't remember. I think what they're called watchdogs or something.
Yeah,
They actually gave it to the police.
that's what I'm saying.
They used to put them on a website.
This motherfucker.
I mean,
This your boy.
whoa! I just denounced it. Did you not have the full conversation?
Has he ever had an interview with somebody?
So there was some fuckery with that too.
Was it interview? Nigga.
So, bro, I'm telling you, this is deep. And again, I don't want to spend all day on this.
What's something wrong with this dude?
But he was supposed to meet with like this Emmy Award winner. No, he did meet with an Emmy Award winner. I think his name is Rob Lowe.
Oh, that's the actor.
Is that? But he's a
Rob Lowe is an actor.
Okay, maybe there's somebody named Rob Lowe else. If you can tell me in the chat, I thought it was Rob Lowe, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it might be. I mean, actor, he might be a producer. I don't fucking know.
Rob Lowe it was like interviewing him at his crib and then asking him questions about his past too and like some of the shady shit he did. He says, you know, we're done with Rob Lowe. You know, he messed up. You know, now he can't work with us. Like, who the fuck are you that they like this is like this thing, it's like shit has gone to this man's head that like, oh, he can't work with me.
You think he's a celebrity?
Delusional. Yeah. Again, I think he was a little. I don't think he was popular as a kid.
This motherfucker psychotic. What's wrong with him? Motherfucker psychotic.
Hold on, let me go. So Edward says he sits on his ass and lets his decoys do all the talking. He just shoves a camera in the wrong dude's face a few times a week and makes tons of money. He doesn't even clean the house. Rochelle does. That's his wife, Rochelle.
God damn, they put his wife's name on this shit. Jesus.
I know he put his wife. She has a channel.
She got a did she Predcatcher too?
Nah, she makes like food.
At 7-Eleven? I don't know, man.
Nah, she makes Korea. Is she from Korea? No, she's from Philippines.
Oh, so she had like a cooking channel.
Yeah, I think, but I don't know. Matt says Alex is the one nowadays that's hunting the worst of the worst. Most catchers catch people who settle for a team. Alex goes after ones who actively hunting children. Yeah, so Alex travels though. Alex travels like all over the country. He was actually in the DMV a couple months ago. The thing about DC though, DC won't arrest. They won't even take the case. You got to go down. They have to be part of it. They made that.
Oh.
Rob Lowe is an investigating journalist from Fox 31 Denver.
Oh, okay. So it's a different Rob Lowe. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I mean, there's an actor named Rob Lowe. Nigga, I don't know. You say Rob Lowe, fuck, I know. So I'm sorry I'm not as embedded into the Predcatcher community as you are. Nigga,
I do want to play this
regular shit to do.
This is a joint where I thought some shady shit was going on.
Me of scamming him out of an RV. I don't even know.
So
what?
This is Alex. This is Alex.
This guy we talking about Alex.
Yeah, this is Alex. This is the video where someone, again, he's an idiot. Not him, but Tommy. He wants an RV to go around the country to catch preds. Him and his wife.
An RV?
Yeah, he wants an RV. So apparently did they have a RV GoFundMe?
RV?
They have a RV GoFundMe? I feel like
that motherfucker look like a Hyundai Sonata red roof end type nigga. He don't need no RV. Nigga, he need a Hyundai Sonata, an Android phone, and about $35 a night.
And his kids, though. I don't know how he plans to do that with his kids. I guess they going. I think his excuse was, you can do that from home now. You can be.
He want to homeschool his kids so he can run.
No,
he can drive
no,
around and catch predators.
He doesn't even have a GED.
So what are you talking about? So what are you gonna do with these kids?
Shit, nigga, I don't know. He had two GoFundMe. He had two RV GoFundMes. But so anyway, some guy hits him up. So some guy hits him up and says, "Hey, I got an RV in Tennessee." I remember watching the broadcast, and then where he says, "Yeah, man, it was a scam." He was talking to the guy for a couple of days, I believe, and everything checked out.
Right.
He bought some plane tickets to go down to. He bought plane tickets to go down to Tennessee and drive back. But his father was like, "Hey, you don't need to drive back on your own." So he bought a plane ticket for his father.
Okay, so him and his father went to so him and his dad went to Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't go yet. They didn't go yet.
Okay, they bought tickets to go.
Yeah. So I guess the day they were supposed to leave, they were taking Frontier. He says that the guy hit him up, who was selling RV, said, "Hey man, I can't do this. It was all a joke." Alex, that guy on the screen, set him up. Alex
so he blamed on this cat.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was true or not, but Alex called Tommy to find out what the fuck is going on.
Now, when this happened, were they all on good terms, or was this like after all this animosity and shit?
I don't think they're not. I think it's one of those. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Stay out of my way. I stay out of yours.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
It's think of street shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I'm gonna sell on my block. You selling your block. We don't intertwine.
It's like the what they call a Predcatcher gang. Well, I got you.
Yeah.
So now, would Tommy be bad boy or is Death Row? I'm just trying to figure out which side would be which.
At this point, it seems like Tommy's trying to be Death Row.
Okay, it's Tommy. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out like who got. Okay, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, he's saying like a troll. It's obviously the dumbest false flag I've ever. No. He's gonna act.
It's choppy. Is it choppy?
But yeah, no, I think. I think.
Oh no, maybe the stream.
I think what we'll do is we might go ahead and pay him a visit because I think it's more than fair that,
Shout out to Alex though. That nigga pulled up at that nigga house though. Shout out to him.
Is this it? When he pulled up at the house?
No, but I'm saying Alex pulled up at that man's house.
Was this the one? Wait a minute, because it was one video I saw. Was it this dude? It was one video where it was him and a couple of guys in the car or something. And the guy Tommy was like, "You brought 3 people, and it's just me," and some shit like that. Is that one?
Yeah, he pulled up to his house. He's like, "I want to have a conversation."
Okay, all right.
I want to have a conversation. I'm trying to get to the part where he called him.
Kids, and
oh, here we go. All right.
May I help you? Let's see. He might have changed his number. Why would he blame Alex? Because he sees that he's. Stop the beef and collab with Tommy. Well, tell him to stop it.
Anything, I got it back.
Here
it's all good. I just bought tickets.
Okay.
They were like 100.
I mean.
So it starts off with he's saying, "Don't worry about it. I got the money back."
Surely I'd like to see some proof because I'm willing to give you. I mean, how much money did you lose to this guy?
No, I didn't lose anything. I got it back. It's all good. I just bought tickets. The only thing they were like $105 and then $140 for the tickets. But he stopped it. But he won't send proof. So like I said on the live, I don't have proof.
Okay.
So that you didn't. So if you watch my live, I told them because there was a few trolls saying to cancel your channel. I said, guys, don't even try that shit. We don't have proof. You do dumb shit. And I wouldn't put it past you that you did that shit.
Okay. So can you please go ahead and say, because I had nothing to do with it, dude. Because obviously, I know I've been in Wyoming the past 3 days with bumfuck service.
I thought you were in Colorado, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, Colorado, Wyoming. You got to drive through Colorado to get to Wyoming. But yeah, I mean, Tommy, I'm just letting you know, I didn't drive 20 hours to set up an RV scam.
Okay, well,
I
appreciate the call then.
Well, I just want to let you know, I would never sick anybody on somebody to troll them if I don't know them personally.
I appreciate that, though, man. I really do. And you know what? He said he has proof and he'd send it, and I said send it. And of course, you couldn't come up with any documents. You know what I mean?
So, right.
You know what, Alex? I will do one better, and I will let everybody know that, hey, I don't have proof. Because I don't. So
okay,
I will
yeah, because I just want to clear it up. I mean, do you mind going live and say, hey, you know, leave Alex and his, you know, his puggy pug alone? Do you mind going and saying that? Because
dude, absolutely. And if you watch my live, I said do not report his channel. Do not. So I said I do not want it. All that's going to do is it's going to help fucking predators. I said he catches sick people. So you can watch the live and hear me clearly already say that.
Okay. Well, look, the same way if people said they were going to try to fuck with you, I would tell them to pull back because I don't believe in any type of censorship, no matter how much.
Well, he said Tennessee, but obviously he wasn't from Tennessee. But this is what he said here. Did you watch my live or no?
No, I'm just hearing about it.
Here, let me tell you what he said. I'll tell you exactly what he said. And this is how he blamed you. All right. So he goes. So I ended up buying a ticket for my father because his motorhome was big and whatever. So he goes. He gave me the address. I said, hey, can I get the VIN because we were gonna put insurance.
And this is the part I talked about. So I'm gonna fast forward where I talked about the text messages and everything. I just want to get to the part when
Sure.
After the house came up to that phone number. Well, not that phone number, but that phone number came up to his name. His name was Robert.
Because he owns an RV, I assume he's probably older.
You just fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he fucked up.
So I'm sending a 50-year-old man to troll you. That just doesn't make any type of sense. I mean, I'm not saying you flat out accuse me, but to even entertain that, Tommy, that's just kind of ridiculous. That a 50-year-old man would troll you. Recruited.
50-year-old man.
Do you know anybody under 50 that owns an RV?
I do.
Okay.
So how did you know he was 50, Alex?
He's because I assume everybody that owns an RV is 50 or more.
How did you know he was 50, Alex?
Because he owns an RV.
The hell's the fucking pedophiles? So why would I want to do that? I would never do it. I have never done that. The only channels I've ever been a part of getting removed was Blue. Yeah, in Nashville, and it was 15 miles out, which is where that business is. So what they did is they used a real business of a real guy, a real name, a real phone number. So looked it up, it came not fucking cool.
So you said his name is Robert Keith?
As much as I, don't believe in fucking with anybody's channel, there ain't no excuse.
Again, I'm not saying you should not have a
money
platform for.
Bad if they do it.
And,
they had nothing to do with it. So again, I can't prove he had anything to do with it. I thought this guy was really going to send some shit. It's like an hour and a half you guys finished. But that's just to tell you, people bullshit, People bullshit, but I didn't know if you did a proof, they'll talk about that. So that's what I was told. I don't care if you did. Obviously, you can catch whatever you want.
Right. Right. Okay.
But I will go live. I won't do it was like 200 people or 150 people on my 2.0 chat,
Well,
I will definitely on my next live. I was gonna do 2.0 on the CPP regular channel tonight, and I'll fucking.
Is that his feed or yours that keeps?
Nah, that's his. That's his.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find the part.
He sent us a message saying that the airport was super packed. You needed to show up early, an hour early. So,
okay, I think this is it.
Oh.
So I was going live to tell him. I booked my ticket 3 hours in advance on my father's flight. So my father's like, hey, I don't want you driving this 40-footer by yourself. I'll go with you. Buy the ticket. And so I bought the ticket, and then an hour later went live to tell everybody we're getting ready to leave. And that's when he texted me during that live.
Wait. So did you insure the tickets or whatever?
No, fuck no.
Okay, so how'd you get money back for plane tickets that weren't insured? Getting a plane ticket has nothing to do with a guy with an RV.
I just told you I didn't get money back. So if I wanted to get credit for the ticket, since I didn't buy the $14 insurance, I could have paid $30 per ticket to get credit for $100 per ticket. So basically, I could have paid $60, got a credit for $100 on the tickets.
Wait, I thought you said they returned the money to you.
No, I said, I told you, you're like, how did you get the money? Yes, they hit me. I said, I got donations for it. I mean, I got donations.
So
that live, somebody said.
A guy last night, I can't remember his name, he made a valid point. I think they're saying that Tommy set this up to get some paper.
So he said it was no RV scam.
To see and buy the plane tickets, because they say he bought the plane tickets and he took a gamble spending money on that to get sympathy from his followers to get some paper back. Because to me, that's what it sounds like.
Saying he bought plane tickets. So wait a minute. You said there was no RV. he bought plane tickets so he could say, "Hey, I lost money on the tickets." To get people to donate to give him money.
Yeah, just to give him money. I think somebody donated $500. I think.
Yeah, but the tickets was, what did he say, $104, right?
Typically, it's kind of like a GoFundMe. People just keep donating.
Now I got you. So he figured if I spend $104, I get back, plenty of money to.
This is the last part.
$500 donation. What I'm telling you, not that I got paid back from the airlines. I'm fucked on the airline. I'm fucked. I don't get paid back for that. Send by the stupid insurance. That guy said he's gonna pay me. Do you really think he's gonna pay me? I don't know. But then he's gonna use his Cash App, which we could probably find out who he really is.
Right.
Well, maybe not. I don't know how good Cash App is at letting.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna drag this on, but that's like some of the shit he does as red flagging. Super duper red flag, if you ask me.
Well, I think one of the bigger problems he has is he does so much shit live. See, once you do shit live, and people see, because I'm assuming some people probably find a way to record shit live. You can't take it back. So if you fuck somebody's life up going live, then once it's out there, it's out there. As opposed to if you just record this shit, and then if it's bad, you just go in, you edit it. Either you edit the bad shit out, or you just don't broadcast it. But he puts himself in a certain light by doing a lot of live shit, especially if he's doing, what you call them, bad catches.
So I don't know how many. So I've only seen him do. I've seen him physically do one on live. There's another one where I should have downloaded to show you with the Indian dude. With some Indian or Middle Eastern dude, and then apparently there was another one.
But how often do people do bad catches?
Maybe the chat can answer that better than I can. I don't know. I honestly only watch him sometimes, P versus P, LC, and like this new group called American something.
But my bigger question is,
PP Mask called somebody. Dude named PP Mask. I'm not a fan of his, but PP Mask called somebody.
It was a bad catch.
Yeah, and it was funny as shit because the dude was saying he was going, "What's that joint when you get in rehab?" But they call it something.
Rehab.
It was like he was going to detox or something.
Okay, detox.
He was going to detox. He was like, "Man, what are you talking about, man? Look, man, I'm going to detox. I don't know." And like this is on live, so I want to transition to past Tommy in a second, but I mean, I think I honestly just outside looking at it, I don't think he was popular as a kid, and so now he's popular now. Like he has like almost 100,000 followers. He's at almost 90,000. That's a shit ton of followers to get under maybe a little over 2 years, a little under 2 years. So it's probably that that adrenaline and all that shit that's coming through. All the paper he making. Edward told me he makes like $14,000 a month if I'm correct.
He got 100,000 followers.
Well, now he has like he's almost at 90.
What if the motherfuckers come after us? What we gonna do? You talking about this dude, Nick? I got to deal with 100,000. I mean, I'll take the smoke, but I'm just saying.
You give a fuck about his subscribers?
I got to deal with 100,000 people. I'm gonna have to deal with 100,000 crazy motherfuckers. You understand that?
These 10 people in the chat got our back.
I'm about to quit my motherfucking job. Oh, I'm here for the bullshit. I'm just saying, I'm about to quit my job and roast niggas full time.
Edward said, Edward said he spent $245 and made $850
for them plane tickets.
Yeah, he made $800 that day. He got $850 that day. He mentioned shits on purpose, knowing his followers give him zoo passes, money, football tickets, whatever else.
What?
Oh, so something about the zoo. I don't know.
He get football tickets.
Oh shit! We got to get past. I won't get to the action stuff on the show, but
all right.
But I got, because there's a couple other Predator things, but it has nothing to do with Tommy. But okay, so maybe we'll talk about it later on. Again,
we'll do another show later. We'll talk
later on. But I do want to. So what happened was he was supposed to go to the Broncos game. Some guy was like talking to him for like 2 weeks. I don't know if he talked to these motherfuckers on a phone or FaceTime. I don't know, but it's like me buying an escort offline. I'm not talking to a bitch through text, but you need to FaceTime me So I know you real. Somebody you want a deposit. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about my life. Don't worry about my life. Like the fuck? They ain't giving you money. Half up now, bitch. But so something happened where he he went to the game and the guy just blocked his number. So they went to Buffalo Wild. Him and his kids went to Buffalo Wild Wings. He said a couple of days later, he said he didn't care because somebody bought us actual tickets to like front row seats of the Broncos game, better seats, better food, whatever the fuck. So I wonder at this point if he plays stupid and just so his followers can give him paper.
Oh, I got you. He doing like the victimhood shit type shit.
Yeah, there you go, victim. He
plays the victim, and then people like, oh, poor guy.
But
does he ever do like live panels or anything, or he just strictly does?
He does something in this joint called Gilded. I'm not in there, so once they deleted Discord, I didn't get on Gilded. Something that I don't know what Gilded is, but I get the reason I know he does it chit chats because since I get the little Bing thing from YouTube.
Like he did like video chit chats with people, like.
No, I think it's just he may do teams. I don't know. I said I still follow him just to see the fuckery he does because I do find that entertaining. But as far as anything else,
I'm gonna try and holler at him one day. Just
make a fool.
I don't know, man. I'm just
send him a dick pic.
Cause no, sir. Won't be doing that. He'll probably be back then. Like
he'll respond. Hit him with a dick pic.
Cause you know what is not that I don't believe you. I would love to hear like his side of the story.
He tells the side all the time.
Does he on his page?
On the chit chats, but he plays victim.
I know, but I just want to hear because I punch holes and shit like a motherfucker. I just want to hear what his side of the story is. Now you started to get me interested in this Peter and this Predcatcher shit. I'm just.
If you watch any video, watch the EDP.